All right. What's up, everybody? This is the Amish Space Station, and I'm gonna do a really quick broadcast tonight because I got a few things going on. Let's see. Let's see. So, hope everybody is feeling well after this stupid election. You know. Hey, what's up, baby Chang gang? What's next that would make good t-shirts? Hey, Parkway. Yeah, right. Oh man. Right. Hope you guys are all doing really well. This is gonna be a pretty quick stream. Hey, Travis Jones, what's going on? This is shout out Travis Jones. You already know what it is. If y'all don't know him, check him out. I just wanted a real quick stream right here because I don't I'm gonna tell y'all exactly how this next thing is gonna happen, and I'm not in my studio, so I'm gonna keep it real short. Um, and I want to show everybody a couple things, so let's get right into it. Um, Everybody should already know right now with these fake election games, he is going to refuse this, and because he's going to refuse this, everybody, so prepare for what's going to happen. The way this is going to play out, he's going to refuse to leave because he's still in power until the 20th of January, and no Democrats seem to realize that he is still the president. They think that that he's not the president anymore. He is still the president, and he also put a lot of Supreme Court justices and stuff like that in office to make sure that he wins this. It's all a game, and they know what's going to happen. So they declared Biden victorious in order to make people really angry, so that you'll see some, everybody's happy and stuff, and all of a sudden it's like, what happens when you take kids' toys away? You know what I'm saying? What happens when you take kids toys away? The first thing they're going to do is throw a fit. See, not none of my kids. My kids wouldn't do that. You know what I'm saying? Because up here, you know what I mean. I'm from the time where kids used to get, you get reprimanded if you throw a fit. All right, you don't do that. You don't talk back, and you go outside and you pick the switch off the tree that your mom's going to beat you with. But now, no. You'll end up going to jail. And everything else. So that's what this is. We all know this is going to happen, but a couple of things to look forward to. This climate change agenda. We all know. Look at this blue marble fake crap. We all know that this retard pedo here is just like, straight up like he. I prefer some of them to keep it under wraps. He doesn't even know how to keep it under wraps. But yeah, we're so get ready for that carbon tax. They're going to charge you to breathe and stuff like that. It's a whole bunch of stuff that they're really trying to push through. And I heard this guy just make his statement where he's just like, yeah, this is the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get climate change. We don't have a climate issue. You know what I'm saying? We just got climate manipulation and geoengineering problem here. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Um, Next thing I heard, this is all in the same nonsense message, is that he's trying to urge, is what I heard, urge everyone to mandate mass nationwide. Um, Hey, what's up? Can anybody hear me? Oh, nice. Okay, baby chain gang. My bad. Yeah, I have no idea what's going on. Um, yeah, my bad about that. Let me finish this off. This could be a combination between some of my I don't know. I don't know what it is. But yeah, we got that going on. And the last thing that I wanted to show real quick was the smoother vaccine rollout. I mean, pretty much we're in full blown communist mode right now. I tell you, um, I know the plan. I know what's going on, but at the same time, I'm watching to see which way this thing's going to go, because I know there's going to be a lot of people that are really going to get injured from this, and they're going to, these people are not here to save anybody. They're not here to save anyone. And what's going to happen is they're going to turn everything upside down, and when it turns upside down, these people are going to look for people to save them, and they think these people are going to save them. No, because these people of America, they're basically starting two wars. And both of these wars that they're starting is one is between all the people who realize what's going on and all the people on the opposite side. So it's a three-way war, almost a four-way war. And nobody's going to save these people. I'll tell you right now, especially when stuff hits the fan. I don't know if you guys can still hear me. A couple more things. The Cuomo and stuff like that. I got some people going to New York to check out some things, to get some footage from me and stuff. A couple family members. So what's the deal with this? Cuomo's putting National Guards at the New York airports. So here's my question. So if you don't have a test, you haven't already got a test, and you get on a plane, what are they going to do with you if you come over here from a different area and you don't have a test? I mean, you're gonna have military right at your door, Like, is any of this okay with the American people? I find it insane the way that it's going. If something isn't, if people don't learn about what really makes you sick, what really makes you ill, I think I need to see if I can kick it up in gear and release some more videos and stuff, and start doing some more readings from what really makes you ill, because people do need to understand about viruses, and they need to understand about bacterial infections, and they need to understand about certain things, because like I said, I don't think Trump is actually leaving. And on top of that, I have no idea. I haven't looked into this, but I have no idea how much power Biden has, or anything else like that. I have no idea. I don't know how much he has at the moment. I don't know how much Trump has at the moment. The only thing I know is that Trump, for instance, is refusing to leave. And that's why they made sure that they showed everybody that, oh yeah, I appreciate it, baby chain gang. Yeah. They made sure that they showed on TV all of the election crap and all of the crazy numbers and stuff. They wanted to make sure people knew that they were cheating with the numbers. It's a fake game, but they also want the purpose is to cause civil unrest. We know one guy, the only thing he cares about is major businesses, and the other guy only cares about little children. So, this has nothing to do with whether or not people are upset or things are fair. This is all planned. And then I heard something about this guy being out playing golf, and when he discovered that he lost, he was playing golf. And they say that to make it seem like, oh yeah, I'm not watching whether or not I win. I don't care. They're just making it look that way, because it's all a game. It's all a joke. So that's the way this is going to happen. That's the way this is going to go. And, I really see it. Also, on another guard, Denmark is ready to do a nationwide. They're going to kill 17 million minks, because people think that viruses can jump from animal DNA to human DNA. when in fact that can't happen. No viruses can jump from animals to human. Let me make sure I'm still on here. No viruses can jump from animals to human. So this is going to destroy agricultural type of things, farmers and stuff like that. So this is just one thing to add to climate change, carbon tax, the fake food agenda. You know what I mean? If you guys don't know about all that. So I tell people there's so many things happening right now that people think that they're smart because they turn on the TV and they think they're up with politics because they see the election. So that makes them knowledgeable. Even if all you know is fake news from a million different sites, you're still way more knowledgeable than anybody who thinks they know something just by turning on the TV, watching some stupid campaign. This is a bigger threat to us than the president. This is a bigger threat to anybody, you know? So they're going to destroy all the farmers and they're going to kill a lot of animals as well. Like they want to kill a lot of cows and a lot of things because of the carbon fake, fake agenda there. Baby Chen King, Kanye would have declared himself God for real. And Kim Cass, yeah. And they fit perfectly right considering she's not a female. And definitely do more on the viruses. I'm very, I definitely will. Viruses, I've been studying that for a while now because I'm not going to lie, this whole virus thing to an untrained individual, it's very scary, you know? What does PETA think? They don't care. They don't care. All those people, look, somebody pointed something out. 50 Shades of Grey. I think it was Mag who pointed this out. 50 Shades of Grey about this guy. And I want to show you this because this ties in with the PETA and stuff. This film and book by E.L. James, which is also, I'll pull him up for you so you can see his face. You know what I'm saying right here? About tying this female up. When you know already that the Me Too movement is all about abuse, sexual abuse, and other things. Look at this man. And that's all that it's about is, oh, he touched me. Oh, he did this. Oh, you can't treat women this way. You can't treat men this way. And they go right here and they release this because what they're doing is they're showing that none of it actually matters. They have multiple agendas. They create the agendas that's in the opposite of the agendas. So they're the ones behind killing animals and sparing animals at the exact same time. You see what I'm saying? Like they're part of the exact same agenda. You know what I mean? They're on both sides of it. The whole thing. So they don't care about that. So they're going to kill all of these minks because people think that, like, look, let me explain something real quick. I'm not 100% crazy in depth in some of this stuff. Now, as far as certain science about Earth and spectroscopy and some things like that, I'm really, really good in quantum physics and stuff. So the genetics is I'm kind of new to, but I've been looking into the human side. And some of the other side was some of the monkey DNA. Years ago, they used to say that 98% of human DNA was monkey DNA. That is false. They took a very small amount of human DNA and 98% of that very tiny percent of human DNA matches monkeys. Very, very tiny, tiny percent. And they went ahead and just flipped it and just said, hey, you know, we are human evolution. And that's kind of what Eric Dubé was talking about a lot. That's why I made a song on it. I was like, dude, this is just, it's absolutely insane. So a lot of these people like Heckle and the rest of that crap, they all just created nonsense and got in trouble for it. And they never, ever fixed it. That's why I'm saying what they publish on TV and whatever they say, even if it's wrong, whatever they publish, people remember. I remember seeing a whole bunch of documentaries on evolution and I never questioned it. I remember seeing all this stuff. I remember seeing, I never heard of Heckle. I never heard of Darwin. It was all nonsense about stuff that they supposedly already had figured out. That's why it's dangerous when they take these elections and these things like this, and they play on people's emotions, because they have declared who has won. You got a guy who's still in power calling for lawsuits and recounts, and he has his own people elected in office, and people are still sitting around saying that this guy ain't president anymore. What kind of insane uprising are we going to deal with? You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to put that out here. I don't know how long my internet's gonna stay up, but the big three: the climate change, the mask mandates, the cures, the invasion of National Guard on the streets. I don't know what this says about the society of America right now. I really don't. I don't know what this says about the society of America, especially when, you know, I'm not for either side of this election, but when you would rather have an open, creepy guy who likes children president over somebody who seems to have a pair of them, I don't know what kind of a nation this actually is. $50 million, 1 million, 32 million. All these other nations. Man, I don't see. You know what I want to know? $86,000. This is where this so-called virus thing originated. So we're up here with millions. This has 86,000, and 81,000 have recovered. Look at this, 33. Here's your dual 33s. Dual 33s for Freemasonry right here. Dual 33s. See what I'm saying? All they're doing is playing games. That's all they're doing. Just playing games. It's really frustrating. I'm not going to lie. It really is. And it seems like the more you know, this don't even make sense. Even if all this was legit, when you look up these numbers for the place where it started, this doesn't even make any sense. $123 new cases. 3, 2, 1. 321 new cases. 555. Nah, let's do 556. 556 new COVID cases. Anybody got any numbers? Let's do 765. 765 new COVID cases. Let's do 889. 889 new COVID cases. 889 new COVID cases. Let's do 996. Michigan, 996 new COVID cases. What do you guys think? Hey, Dre. I don't know if it's how you say your name. You're not lying. This is all draining. It really is. It really is. Watching all of this play out like this. This is it's absolutely insane. So I don't know if anybody else came in. I was just showing a couple things that they got going on. I know Biden mentioned the climate change, carbon tax, mandating masks, a lot more lockdowns and stuff like that. Also, he's planning on rolling out a smoother rollout for the cure for this ailment. Cuomo in New York City, it has the National Guard at airports stopping untested travelers from entry. I mean, this whole thing is, I mean, we're really about to become a complete lockdown. We're not going to be able to go anywhere, and we're not going to be able to do anything. And it's amazing how people have just, and I noticed too, there was something I was wondering, why do they still have the basketball and football and all that stuff? Why do they have sports back? This is the reason for sports, because what they're doing is, this is a slow boil. They want to keep adding all this stuff. So they're keeping us, they shut us down. They shut everything down. They show people it was serious by taking away sports. Now they're bringing them back to distract people. You see what I'm saying? And what they're doing is they're slowly boiling everything. They were supposed to have National Guard. So what are you going to do? Are you going to shoot people if they're not tested? Are you going to shoot people? Is that what we pay our military to do? Is that it? Or are we going to shoot people? So we need a military at these places. Oh, smallpox. I'll be 100% honest with you. I don't think that the smallpox thing is legit. No. And the reason I say that is because I've done a lot of research now into who was actually here first. And the research is pointing to Christopher Columbus being 100% a made up character. And a lot of the stuff, I know that sounds crazy. I know. But I might do a live stream on it, and I'll do some more videos on it. But yeah, the smallpox thing, there's a difference between. Oh, okay, all right. No, I don't want to say too much about it, because I have to bring it all up, and it's really hard to do the quick searches. I really have to go to my links, and I'm not even at my studio. But basically, there's a difference between viral type of things, and there's a difference between bacterial things. So if they were here, take a look at this. This is Agent Orange. This is a chemical. This is something that can make you very, very sick. Okay. So this is not a weird disease thing. This is a bacterial chemical thing. You see what I'm saying? So this was what that Agent Orange crap was when, just how destructive are people? I mean, just, it's just absolutely disgusting, So the smallpox thing, I'm not 100% sure how that works. I know that the DDT thing was what caused polio. So the DDT is what caused polio. So whenever there was that big polio outbreak and stuff like that, it's been linked to straight DDT, pesticides, and that's what they were spraying on all that crap. You know what I mean? Hey, Shanna. As a Shanna, you don't sound crazy to me at all. I'm 109. 110 is good. 110 is good. I don't know about 109. I'm just joking. So go ahead and swim across. No. And that's also the same thing about the 1918 thing, is that it killed people in 3 days. So how did they come back from India? It's all agricultural. So the 1918 pandemic thing was due to agricultural problems. There was a lot of bad agriculture, bad food, just dirty everywhere. And that's what was probably killing a few. Did it kill 100 million? No. No, 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 and no again. It did not. Same as you heard, Biden say, by the time I'm done this speech, 200 million could have died. No, 200 million. We haven't even reached that many cases. I mean, where's his mind at? You know what I'm saying? But also on top of that, I don't know if you guys know this, but the PCR test was created by this individual here. And he's on record saying that you can't use this test to test for viruses like this. So, I mean, this is the type of world that we're actually living in. This is the PCR test. And this is the type of world. It doesn't even matter what you say. The creator of this, it doesn't even matter. So this goes to, you know what I'm saying? It's right here. So, you know what I mean? But yeah, going real quick back to your small talks thing. No, I don't know. I can't say what happened. I can't say. I've been doing a lot of research now, and I can't figure out what happened past 1890. We got a serious problem, and that problem is they have been lying about everything from even in World War II. The whole World War II thing was completely a lie. So, I mean, even Vietnam, I don't know what happened past this time period. I don't know. I don't know what any of them may have done to anybody during this time period. I don't know if they really, the Indian thing is to play on the cowboys and Indians, which we know all of those cowboys out in all those Western states and stuff, they would not have been able to create any of these magnificent works of, I mean, this is almost machine made. And that goes to my last theory on this whole thing. I really think a lot of this stuff is machine made. I really think it's robotic made, like, with robots and stuff. I think it's all machine made. Could you imagine actually seeing something like this? I don't even know how you would even build any of this crap. So they're literally sitting here telling us that come on. Everything was way more beautiful back then. We have no idea. Some of these buildings they put up in 3 years and then tore down. I mean, look at this. Crap like this would take 50 to 100 years, if possible, to even make. And they say they, like the Ice Palace, they completely tore that down. I mean, really, really, you know what I'm saying? All of the detail in this stuff, the glass, everything, technology, the ornaments on top that are too high up for people to even see and acknowledge. This stuff looks machine made, and I'm sure it was machine built. Now, I can't necessarily prove that because I can't find the machines. However, when you start looking at some of our current, I've never searched this before. But when you start looking at how cell phones are actually made, they're made by machines. They're not really made by people. I knew I was going to find a whole bunch of Asian people making. They're made by machines, and they're all cut and diced and all this other stuff. They're made by all these machines. And I'm almost 100% sure that all these old Tartarian buildings are all machine made. Just think about it. You can build a robot that can build you a house or a castle. I mean, that eliminates all of the manpower, all of the work for manpower. So I'm pretty sure that these buildings actually have been man-made. And I'm probably the only one online with that particular type of crazy thought on that. You know what I mean? I won't believe anything till I see it with my own eyes. King Tut is even a fabricate. Yeah. These people, man, all these people they give us. I mean, I've been really, really looking into it. All these people that they give us that they say were alive, I don't think that they actually I don't know if I can find that video. The little thing that right here, this arm, this guy plays ping pong against this thing. It's amazing. So this is the crap that they have, like the type of technology they have. They can easily build buildings with this type of stuff, building massive robots that are just there to create huge, gigantic buildings. So I don't know if you guys have seen any of these things, but yeah, it's pretty crazy. Right there, if you guys can see that. So, but yeah. King Tut. Some of the people they mentioned from the Bible that they've changed a lot. I don't think the Roman Empire existed. I mean, I'm talking. Let me see. I'm trying to think of a couple things to some people are trying to say this is some weird Mandela effect, the black Tom explosion. I don't even know if 20 million worth of military goods. I don't even know if anybody was even around during this time. There should have been cameras and stuff. And the thing is, cameras were popular back then, 1930, 1920, 1915. They had cameras, and we got a lot of pictures and cameras and all that stuff. But some people are saying that's some kind of weird Mandela effect. Just because they don't decide to tell you about this stuff, you know what I mean? Doesn't mean it doesn't happen. But in reality, they've been playing games with us since who knows how long. Pretty sure this was all fake. Sabotaged by German. Nope. Germany didn't even want a war at all. And I can prove that. But I mean, it's one big joke. So I do hope everybody is 100% prepared. Oh, yeah. Let me say this real quick. Now, Baby Chain Gang, I got a quick question. Because you mentioned your third eye. Now, I've been debating a couple people. A lot of people have been bagging on Eric Dubé. It's really making me mad because Eric Dubé does some really, really good work. And I really love all of his work that he does. And people are completely, I mean, I've been taking surveys on people because it helps me judge people on a way that, and expose shills. And a lot of people have been saying things like, Eric Dubé pushes a lot of new age stuff where you can be your own God. I told people, I said, look, Eric Dubé can say anything that Eric Dubé wants to say whenever he wants to say it. Now, almost all of his stuff is 100% legit. And I try to explain to them, but they get mad. As soon as you go against anything that they have been thought of to believe, as soon as you attack their religion, they just jump all over you. And it's absolutely amazing. So here, I don't have any beliefs. I only have proofs of things now. And that's what I tell people. But it's been crazy. I'm happy that Eric Dubé is 100% legit. He's really been fighting a good fight in this. And I got to say, a lot of these people like Mark Sargent and Patricia Steer and the rest of them have just come into this movement, and they have really done a lot of damage. And it's horrible. They really have. Because there's people that are said you've heard him called the worst name in history lately. Yeah. They can't handle it. They really can't handle it. They can't handle it. And I see how bad it is now, because it's hard enough to get people to understand about the nature of Earth. And it's 100%. That's all it is brainwashing. I don't understand why people can't realize that thing. I've been trying to wake people up to that, and I've been lightening my approach a little bit because I've been making people mad, and I'm tired of responding to all these, don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. Eat the meat, spit out the bone. Yeah. 100%. Eric Dubé has, if you don't agree, and it's not that I agree or disagree, because a lot of things that he says, I don't think that it's about that. It's empirical. Some of it is proven. Most of it. But as far as meditation and as far as your inner self, that's up to you. However, all of the stuff regarding the deep state, the Federal Reserve, the history, the religion, the earth, science, the community, the active Freemasonry and secret societies. This is not a question anymore. This is legit. That's why I got so mad with that guy trying to call me a Masonic programmer. I mean, I'm like, dude, you need to watch your mouth. You know what I mean? Because it's stuff like that that throws people off. And I know that he's one of those Project Pogo and Zephyr shills that come on here to screw people over and give them bad names. But it's really strange. It's really strange to me to see how people just take that stuff, you know, because now it's become a thing where they're really pushing. I don't know if you guys noticed, but they're pushing the conspiracy thing hardcore. You know what I mean? They're pushing it hardcore. So I have no idea which way everything's really going to go. You know what I mean? Just seeing about climate change, Greta Thunberg. It's like, dude, when you got, and no offense, but you got a 17-year-old. I think that this individual has autism as well. So it's like these people are they injure people with certain things and they get them to speak for them. You know, it's like, let me talk about climate change in front of the UN. I'll have a lot of things to say. You know what I'm saying? I probably won't leave there alive either, but at least the message will get out properly. But, you know, a little 17-year-old with autism does not speak for climate change. This is the problem here, is that we're dealing with a significant, you know, an insane country, and this country has to fall. I mean, at this point, I hate to say that, but I say that as a patriot, this country has to fall because, you know, if it doesn't, I don't want to see it in the next 10 years. I don't know if you guys can, you know, I don't know if you could imagine what this place is going to be like in 10 years. So, you know, animals and health. This is stuff. How dare you ruining the life that we sacrifice for, you cowards. How dare you? Yeah. The whole pyramid is just it's all a joke. Northeast Native, what's up? Yeah, it really is. It's I don't understand. This thing has gone so insane now. I mean, we got so many things attacking us. We got the National Guard in the places that we're going to be, you know, and they're in grocery stores as well. They've already started locking down all these other countries and all these other places. But we got this coming. We have the masks. We have the climate change. We got the National Guard, and we got them killing the minks. I don't know who was in here. I might as well show it one more time. Denmark to kill 17 million minks after they think that viruses can mutate from animals. Listen, nobody can get you sick. You cannot get sick at all. Nobody can get you sick. It doesn't work that way. An animal can't get you sick like this. This isn't how this works. You don't share anything in common with this. Okay, all right. The equivalent. This is for everybody in here. The equivalent of this thing getting you sick is the equivalent. I don't know how old everyone is in here. It's the equivalent of putting a floppy disk drive into a CD drive. Okay? Taking a floppy disk and putting it in a drive. You know what I mean? Oh, Eric's? Yeah. Eric, you know what's crazy? This happened to me yesterday. I was thinking about, you know, because I've been a prepper for a while, and I've been buying a lot of different things, and I've been talking. I do a lot of activism, and I've been talking with people about if our grid is attacked or we're down, make sure you guys have food and make sure you're able to protect yourself and not worry about the government to give you peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. And something happened to me, and what happened was, like, I was just thinking, I'm like, okay, I got all my stuff and I'm worried about what other people are going to do. And it never even occurred to me anymore to go out and hunt an animal if I was starving. Now, I'm in like a countryside area where you could really hunt rabbits, squirrels, and other things. And but shooting an animal never even came to my mind. Like, you know, I've been thinking about it for a while, and I'm like, yeah, you guys need to make sure you have food to survive, and you need this and that and blah, blah, blah. But killing another animal never even, I mean, I don't know when that completely changed, but it was amazing because I was like, I think I've progressed to the next step of living. You know what I mean? Where I'm not even targeting or thinking about hurting an animal in order to eat. You know what I mean? So I'm thinking about, okay, I got books on foraging, and I've been studying all that and looking at different plants and things like that, and trees and seeds and other things in my area. And I'm like, but just the idea. And I think a lot of that's due to Eric Dubay. You know what I mean? Because I've been, I've really been, I've been working on all of that. I've been working on how I eat, and everything else. You know what I mean? Anything that they say we should eat, I'm not eating. You know what I mean? Oh, yeah. I don't think we're actually in reality anymore, Sean. I think we're in the Twilight Zone. If I'm not mistaken, I definitely seen that on TV, and I think that's one of the things we're in. I think we're on, we're currently in the Twilight Zone. Carbon tax and stuff charging us to breathe. 17-year-old autistic girl leading everybody. I don't know what's going on. I have no idea what's going on. The whole country thinks Biden has won, and you literally got a guy saying that he's not leaving and he's still in office until the 20th. I don't know what world we're living in. Some of my own family members are asking me about different masks and what I recommend to them. And I'm like, dude, I've been telling you about these masks for how long? I've been showing you videos of doctors. Like Dr. Carrie Madej, okay? Dr. Andrew Kaufman, okay? Straight up. These are two doctors that straight up just continuously put information out, and they won't listen. Nobody will listen. Nobody will listen to anything. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really think that we're in reality anymore. I think it's a Twilight Zone. Unless they see it on TV, it doesn't matter. I literally had one of my family members sit down with me the other day, and I mentioned a couple of different topics, and I mentioned President Nixon called Neil Armstrong from the moon on a landline, and he shook his head and was like, "There's no way that happened." And there's a couple other things. I'm like, yeah, like our current situation, and he was agreeing with me. He's like, yeah, there's no way that happened. It's definitely fake. And all of a sudden, they just switch right back around. Yeah, we need some medicine for this. We need a cure for this. We're still in the middle of a pandemic, even though people aren't dropping dead. I expected to see, like, did any of you guys see? Oh yeah. That's excellent. It's the businesses. The businesses are forcing people to wear masks, and the businesses are the front runners, and then the people that were around here, the other Americans, I don't know where you guys are from, but the other Americans are the ones filling it out. You know what I'm saying? So they're the ones saying, hey, you go into the store doesn't necessarily turn you away, but the people in there start chasing you out. You know what I'm saying? Baby Chain Gang says, call me crazy, but breathing oxygen. Yeah, it really is. You would think it is. But you couldn't have told me that sports would have shut down. I mean, sports is the biggest brainwashing operation right now that we have ever, in existence. Sports is the same thing as the fake Roman Empire, which I'm going to keep saying that because as far as I'm concerned, everything they say is fake. I don't care if they can even prove it. You know what I'm saying? My outside doorstep is fake as far as I'm concerned. So nobody could have told me during this time period that they would have shut down anything like sports. And we're still, oh yeah, I see them. Seth Jordan, what's up? I see them I see them everywhere. They're driving their cars. I mean, it's insane. Oh yeah. 100%. 100%. So I don't know if we're, what kind of world that we're actually living in right now, but we got doctors. We got the creator of the PCR test telling you can't use it that way. You got these people lying about the fake. Listen, it's bad when they lie about a fake thing in the first place. So the game is the election, and then they lie about that. So they not only lie about the election being legit, and then they lie about the lied about numbers. So they say, okay, nobody gets any votes, and then they give this guy 200 and some thousand votes overnight or instantly, and no one else. They gave people votes, and then they took them away. They gave people like 80,000 and took away 40,000 votes. They did this on purpose to screw with people. So we may see a whole bunch of riots, especially when Trump comes in and says, I'm going to fight this, and I can prove that, you did this and you did that. Obama somehow is still, I mean, we're still seeing Obama here, and people think that Donald Trump is out of office. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Shows the insane, you know what I mean? Exactly, baby chain gang. Maybe that's what's wrong. Everybody's critical thinking is a lack of, 100%. Yeah. And also the Northeast Native, televisions are weapons. They are weapons, 100%. They even got patents. So I'm sure you guys have already seen the patents. They got patents on all that stuff. So, you know, they definitely are weapons, 100%. I mean, to me, you know, I'm an entertainment guy. So I used to do a lot of music. I play like 10 different instruments and stuff. The television and entertainment was always entertainment for me. And the day that I woke up was when I realized that people started making this a lifestyle. And whatever any of these celebrities said, people worshiped them. And then they followed their every word. And I realized, wait a second, this is really dangerous. Maybe you guys should not be listening to what these people are saying. You shouldn't be up here looking like this. This Tekashi 6ix9ine guy, as soon as you type him in, all you see is guns and crap. This is not my age of rappers. I rap, but not like this. This is not me, and this is not what I represent. I'm against everything that this little fake, and everybody does this now. I'm a tattoo artist, okay? I got 2 apprenticeships for tattooing, and I would never tattoo my face, okay? Not even tattoo artists tattoo their face. This is the society. This is what we are being attacked by so many different angles that I mean, honestly, do any of you want to see what the world is going to look like in 2030? I mean, God forbid any of you end up in the hospital around people like this who don't care if you live or die. I mean, there's footage from inside these hospitals where people or doctors are like, do not resuscitate. There's do not resuscitate orders in. I can probably do not. Don't judge my spelling. Do not resuscitate orders. Is that how you spell resuscitate? Holy crap. Okay. Do not resuscitate orders and stuff like that, according to 5 sources and stuff. This is literally where people, I've never spelled that word resuscitate, by the way. You know what I mean? But most people probably haven't. But yeah, these DNRs and crap like that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, this is active. This is active. And we're literally about to let people like this be nurses and crap. All these choreography, you know, all of this dancing and choreographed dances and crap that these people are doing. Have you guys seen all that? This is literally where we are as a society right now. Right here. 3 days ago, blah, blah, blah. All these different people, you can find them. All you got to do is type it. Lives in 2020 are not equal at all. You know, they're not. Shana says, yes, dangerous to our democracy. Yeah. Operation Mockingbird. Yeah. 2030 is done. 2030 is, I mean, unless something happens, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that it won't. There is a possibility that a lot more is at play right now. Like a lot more is at play. You know, I do think people can wake up, but it's going to take people like this breaking into your houses. It's going to take fires all around America. It's going to take the police beating everybody in the area. It's going to take some serious crap in order to wake people up. And that's the Oh yeah. Yeah, we got some serious things. You know, real strange occurrences. You know, I don't have enough popcorn for this election crap. I will say I don't have enough popcorn. But people have forgot about this Agenda 21 because people are all focused on this Agenda 2030. If you guys know about all this, and this is sustainable development agenda and climate change and all this other stuff. We are still working in Agenda 21. You cannot forget about Agenda 21, because that is what is being fulfilled right here in front of, right here in front of our eyes. So all the people from, flat earth community, you're trying to get to Antarctica. I know you want to get to Antarctica. You want to see what lies beyond the ice wall, a couple hundred miles. And like I said in my last live stream, I am going to go. I'm going. They're not going to stop me. I'm going to get there. That's happening. That's my life's goal. I don't care I don't care what I have to do, but I'm going. So if we don't, there's also what's coming up, if I'm not mistaken. I'll look it up live right now, but I know this isn't they are renewing the Antarctic Treaty. I'm not 100% sure. I'm not going to look it up right now, but they are renewing this. So you need to be on the lookout for that. So if any changes are going to happen, especially with all those flat earth guys, then hopefully they are going to, Sixnine is a parody culmination of everything me and my homies was doing in the underground rap scene, which is a bit flattering, but to have him make snitching cool was a slap. Yeah, but man, it's all a joke. That's part of the no bullying, all that's part of the no bullying agenda. You know what I mean? It's all part of the are you bullying me? Are you this? Are you that? Blah, blah, blah. So it's all a joke. Like it's all a joke. New York City has some of the tightest gun laws. And he promotes his videos in New York City and stuff, then says the cops are harassing him. I mean, yeah, you're got guns in every single one of your videos you do, It's like, it's not about that anymore. You know what I mean? I've been doing rap since I was around 7 years old. You know what I mean? I own 2 studios. And I'll tell you, the whole rap scene is just absolute trash now. I can't listen to somebody who doesn't understand things the way, it's just, that's why I do a lot of, I like a lot of Eric Dubé stuff now, because it's all about learning something I don't already know, So when somebody comes around like 6ix9ine saying he's just going to shoot somebody or gangbang, it's like, oh, get out of here. You're not gangbanging anybody. All these people, all that goes to the what do you call it? A little fake agenda. If you guys get a chance, check out Mag. I'll explain it, but I want to address Shauna real quick. No. That's Tekashi 6ix9ine. So it's all cartoon character crap. It's all cartoon stuff. None of these guys are actually like people. They're all jokes. But yeah, they watch what we all do online used against us. Yeah. Pogo, Zephyr, Mockingbird, all that. That's what they do. No, I don't like any artists. I'll be honest with you. I did a diss on Tom MacDonald, and people didn't like it. They got a little bit upset. So it's on my my music page if you guys want to check it out. Just go in my playlist and you'll see music by Amish Space. And this is my Tom MacDonald diss. He made a coronavirus diss. And he was speaking about some facts in it, but he was brainwashing people into thinking certain things. And he was trying to get people to riot and stuff. And I got 35 downvotes on it because people were so angry. It's like, look, I understand if he's your favorite rapper, but I have a right to say something. And they deleted this. They deleted my really good one I did on Black Lives Matter. I got really angry about that. I don't think you even understood his lyrics. Click dislike before the song even started playing. Hangover Gang for life. Okay, Carrie, thank you. Appreciate that. Amazingly, I made it to 1:10 before I couldn't take anymore. I think the military could use your music as a torture device. Really? Why did Eric Dubé feature with me? Bro, you are a legend. Great sounds, great music, just with a meaning. Just found your channel. You're awesome. Keep making that fire. Would love to make a song with you one day. I didn't see that. I will contact you. Sacred Prana, you're actually mad talented. Weak pop shot at Tom and a complete misrepresentation of stats. No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. One guy said well played. This guy said trash. So I did a video dissing this guy. This guy has the worst music you've ever heard in your entire life. I don't know if just never give up. I don't know if you guys can hear this. Can you guys hear this? I'll show you what I mean. This is a guy dissing me for no reason. Of course, he gets the downvote. Can you guys hear that?
For doing what I can and going what I'm after. I'm changing the world one day at a time. I'm giving the spotlight.
I mean, it's the worst flow that you've ever heard in your entire life. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you guys could hear it. It's just I can't stand to you know. Diss tracks are the best. Yeah. You know, I wasn't a fan of that, but hey, thank you. Yeah, Eric really he did a good job on that too. It was I'm really happy he Northeast native. Yeah, dude, that guy. I'm like, dude, you're gonna leave all these messages on my network and stuff, you know, saying you don't like my song. So he shared it in a Tom McDonald playlist, and everybody just decided to. The thing is about these celebrities is Tom McDonald chose the whitest name he possibly could to make you think that your skin color matters, whether you're a talented writer. So he has the whitest type of straightforward hillbilly type of name that he can come up with. Okay. And then he comes with these fire lyrics. He names everything, all of his stuff, white boy, blah, blah, blah. It always has to be race. Eminem is my favorite rapper. Number one. I don't listen to him now because I know that he's a demonic puppet. But that's my problem with Tom McDonald is just, you know, I care more about the people. I don't, you know, he was the first one saying that we're going to be locked in our homes for longer than 2 weeks. And then he was saying, you know, that you can't tell what's the problem I had with him was that he wasn't showing the numbers. So if you listen to my song, I even got videos where I broke down his lyrics. I did a 30-minute breakdown of his lyrics, showing you the lies that he was saying in his lyrics side by side at the same time. But this isn't about race. You know what I'm saying? I hardly even date my own race. Just to throw that out there, because it's not about race. You know what I mean? It's about whatever you want. You know what I mean? If somebody wants to be a rapper or a singer, you can be a rapper or a singer. There is no, you know, that was something that these fake guys called Tupac and Biggie Smalls and all that fake crap that these little wannabe gangsters tried to. This guy has been in drama school. He was never a gangster. He never shot anybody. I got proof. Okay. Mag showed proof. All these people showed proof. These people never shot anybody. They weren't part of any gang. This guy is a drama actor. He went to school to be an actor. He's in movies. He's a drama actor. 50 Cent, that little retarded rapper, never got shot 9 times. He never got shot. That's all a fake lie. All these people are all lies, and they all have been exposed. All of them, every single one of them. Problem is that most people don't research this because they don't have to. So I mean, it's a rapper, so people don't research this. This guy never got shot. He never got shot. Not once. This is all it's about, is teaching people to be in gangs, teaching people murder, teaching people violence. And now you wonder why we got a society of these little cartoon characters like this guy. This is why the election is the way it is. This is why the game won't stop, because of these individuals, because they're brainwashing the younger generation. And the TV is brainwashing the older generation. And look at this retard. I mean, honestly. I mean, when does it end? When does any of this crap end? I mean, you gotta be joking with me. You've got to be joking. All these guys do. I realize that people take this very, very serious. People take this very serious. And all this guy does is promote this. You see this crap? You see all this? The act of harming someone, shooting bullets inside of another person. You think, is any part of that cool? Is any part of that okay? Worshipping money. Tattoos on the face, completely promoting drug deal. He has Charlie Sheen in his music video. We got a problem with this whole society here. And people don't even realize how bad the society actually is. None of this is good. Sexualizing all this stuff. And women are talking about why. Listen, women need to actually stand up for themselves. Problem is, you got agents. You got other women that are agents that are walking in wearing these booty shorts and crap. You know what I'm saying? That's the whole feminist agenda. It's all fake. You know what I'm saying? I've never disrespected any women that have never disrespected me. I mean, it's all equality over here. You know what I mean? I mean, it's to me, it's absolutely amazing. You know, I can't believe any of it. So yeah, the world's a stage, 100%. Yep, dog and pony show. It's a dog and pony show, 100% dog and pony show, you know? So we got bigger problems in our society. You know what I mean? We got huge problems in our society right now. You're talking about these people are the leaders. I mean, when I say these people run everything. These people have more subscribers and they get more views than the news. And you all see everybody around you wearing masks because the news told them to. Imagine what if these people were to tell people to go shoot people or go hurt people. Every single person out there would start doing it. If it would be the same thing with the Tupac and Biggie Smalls fight. That started a war between the West Coast and the East Coast and two characters that never even got shot. The reason why that case is still open right now, let me tell you guys this. Let me tell you guys this. The reason the Tupac case and the Biggie Smalls case is still open is because they were saying that the cops were following them and all this other stuff and the ATF and all this crap. It was a complete lie. So they can't solve the case because it was a lie. That's what I'm trying to get everybody to realize right now. We got proof of that too. Like I said, I looked into all that stuff. Yeah. So I was besties with 3Pac. He was going to help us to the top, and the Illuminati got him. No lie. Then the next week is when you started seeing all these types. I'm not caught up with the new guys out, man. I stopped the rap game for a while now because of the crap. You know what I mean? I personally, naturally, without the show, would never behave like, oh yeah, 100% me either. Me either. I never thought. Like, if these people pretended that they were getting millions of dollars, I knew I wasn't getting millions of dollars. So how can I relate to any of these people? How can anything that these people say or do be the same life that I have? You know, and I realize it's not this. It's Instagram. It's Twitter. It's all that nonsense. It has nothing to do with their music. They don't even listen to their music. They just get on their Twitter. You know what I'm saying? That's all they do. Hopefully I don't run into anything. But I would like to put that up. Yeah. I know about the Great Reset. Yeah. That's coming up right now. Yeah, I've been talking about the Great Reset for a very, very long time. People have been getting kicked offline for talking about that. They are resetting the economy and stuff, you know. And I see a lot of people too also trying to talk about what is it called? Bitcoin. I mean, there's really, really legendary people that are talking about Bitcoin. I want to shout this out now. There is no point in going along with their system that they put into play. So Wakey is an awesome independent researcher and journalist, but he promotes that Bitcoin crap, and I'm not big on that. And hopefully nobody else is big on that either. You know what I mean? Baby Chain Gang, we're going to help the kids. They wasn't having it. So many kids lost their lives to the drugs and guns. Yeah, that's why they want the gay agenda for Depop. Yeah, 100%. 100%. That's all it's about. You know, that's part of their religion. That's actually part of their religion is to push that. You know what I mean? They want to push that type of stuff on people, you know. This is not him. All I got to do is straight up look at the followers on that. And I'm like, nah, this is him. 17 million blue check mark. You know what I'm saying? Like this kind of crap. You know what I mean? This kind of crap. See what I'm saying? This kind of crap. You know what I mean? This is the crap that you're dealing with right here. You know what I mean? Like it ain't over. None of this is over. You know what I'm saying? crackheads that they just put leading the public. You know what I'm saying? Burned out potheads and crap. Hopefully I don't offend anybody with the pot thing. I'm not big on pot. I'm not big on anything. I'm just, you know, I've kind of had it with all things because I've had land is true wealth. Yeah. That's why, you know what I'm doing. I'm doing a lot of homesteading and stuff now, and I'm really getting some people together, and we're all gonna, you know, we're planning on leaving and just doing something else. You know, I'm probably gonna put up some videos of like what do you call it, greenhouse, you know, gardening, different things like that, and actually put a couple things up of how to, you know, a whole bunch of stuff, you know, a whole bunch of survival stuff. Not much. I'm still going to push through with a lot of the truth because a lot of the prepping community is full of retards. So no offense to anybody, but it's just, they're just full of people who won't, all of it. Cryptocurrency and all that other crap. That crap is, I mean, it's just nonsense. It's nonsense. All of it is nonsense. And people just can't seem to wake up to that. They can't, you know, I hate when I see truthers go down that Bitcoin and change your currency over. Listen, you can change your currency if you want. Same thing's going to keep happening. You know what I'm saying? They're going to crash Bitcoin. They're going to crash crypto. They're going to crash the dollar. And it's like the dollar only means something if it means something to you. If I decide to take $100 or $1,000 or $1 million bill and I burn it or I give it to a dog's going to chew it up because it has no value to anything. The only value it has is in the minds of the people. That's why that's my favorite lines from the Matrix. When Neo gets kicked in the face, you know what I'm saying? And they pull him out, and he stops and holds his mouth and says, "I thought it wasn't real." And they say, "Your mind makes it real." Is the exact line that Morpheus said to him. And the reason that they said that was because if you believe it, then it's real. Straight up. If you believe that this cryptocurrency is going to save you, you're giving life to cryptocurrency. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Northeast native. You're getting into making beehives. Yeah. To be honest with you, beekeeping is you know, honey doesn't really go bad from what I hear. It's you know, it's one of those long lasting types of things. Also, it's way better than sugar. Everything's better than sugar. Yeah. So it is. I can't stand crypto. I refuse to go to crypto. I mean, honestly, how many 50-year-olds, you know, even 50 or 60-year-olds know anything about crypto? I don't know anything about crypto. You know what I'm saying? I've looked into it a little bit. It's just too much nonsense. You really have to play their game in order to understand, you know, crypto and stuff. Baby Chang, I was always drug at, but once kids was listening to and looking up to us, I gave it up and started preaching to them not do drugs. And yeah, 100%. I respect that. I respect that 100%. 100%. That's how you got to do, man. These people, they worship these people 100%. They absolutely worship these people, you know, and they see them driving through New York and stuff and all this stuff. They worship these people, you know, like Justin Bieber and the rest of them, man. But they're all getting deceived. You know what I mean? They're all Transformers. Every single one of them are Decepticons. You guys know what Decepticons are, right? I'm not going to do it. I'm sure you guys know. You know, there's still honey that's good from the ancient. Yeah. You know, the whole ancient Egypt thing is another topic. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's right. That's right. Sunflower fields. Yeah, sunflower seeds and oil is being used in a lot of bathing products and a lot of hygienic things. That's actually what I use for some of mine. You know, I don't use any type of disgusting deodorants anymore, disgusting toothpastes, sorry, with fluoride and all that other crap. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah, it will. It will. But, you know, the thing is that, especially with the sugar, is that you got to have the, what do you call it? Fiber to break it down. That's the big thing, is that these candy bars and all this other crap doesn't have the fiber. So it doesn't break down properly. And that's what gives you diabetes and all these other things and screws up, you know, heart disease, leading cause of heart disease and all that other stuff. But people just, I don't know. Like, that's why I find this whole thing so screwed up, is that now all of a sudden, every nation of people have become all good people. Everyone has become an angel. So now I know people personally who went and got tested for coronavirus twice because they all are worried about their health. If they're worried about their health, why are they eating all of this disgusting processed GMO food and crap? I mean, does any of that make any sense? Eating from McDonald's and all this other crap, and then all of a sudden you're supposed to be saving the older people, so you're going to put on a mask and suffocate yourself, and all of a sudden you're a good person. And anybody who denies taking a vaccine is a bad person now. And you're killing my grandmother and killing my friends because you are so self-centered. I mean, honestly, who gets tested? Who gets tested before they hook up with people? Who gets tested for all these diseases and stuff like that? Believe it or not, and I'm not an advocate for the adult industry, but the sad part about the adult industry is that they get tested more than the people who are randomly out here getting tested for other, and like I said, some of these viruses and diseases are made up, by the way. I don't know if you guys know some of that, but some of that stuff is made up and some things are very hard to get. So like I said, if you actually keep your immune system up and you're properly, keeping that all maintained, that's why I have to read that book to everybody and make some more videos to people who can't afford the book or get their hands on the book. That way they can at least follow along with me and do some of the live readings on what really makes you ill. Because what it'll do, it'll open people's minds to the AIDS virus, to HIV, to herpes, to all of these STIs or whatever you call them and crap. You know what I mean? But the thing about it is, it's really amazing because I know for a fact that people are going to get tested. People are actually going to get tested. They're currently going, and they're getting tested because they're afraid. So they're sick a little bit. They don't feel well, and they're scared. So they go and say, oh, crap, I hope I don't have corona. Oh, my God, I hope I don't have corona. So they go and they get tested. 50% of the time, that test comes back positive. The PCR test I'm talking about. You know the one where the creator of the PCR said you can't use it like that? Yeah, that one. And they're going to get tested that way. And then 50% of the time, they're saying that they actually got it. So it amazes. It amazes. How did anyone, Baby Chang says, how did anyone listen to those who told them they couldn't see their dying relative? Yeah, ain't no way. I would have went along with that. Yeah, literally messing with their soul. Yeah. I mean, but here's my question. I don't know everybody's age in here. So what's it going to be like if we are 60, 70, well, not 60, but 80 to 90 years old? 75, 80, 90, and pretty much to me, everything, around 60, I would say 50 is still pretty young. You know what I mean? 60 is when you start getting a little bit older. But what about us? In a few years or whatever, we're actually older. What kind of world is it actually going to be like? Like I said in the last stream, I think somebody stood up and something happened, and it may have been the Great Depression that kicked everybody out of that 1918 thing. But if everybody truly was wearing masks in 1918, because right now I don't see the reason to stop the masks. But then again, maybe it was the, what was it? The antibiotics. So now they're going to come through, and all of us have probably had antibiotics. So they're probably going to come through with some kind of cure for this thing, just like antibiotics. That's another reason. Antibiotics means anti-bio. It kills you. Okay? So let me put that out there. It is anti-life, anti-bio, okay? So definitely look into that if any of you haven't. I used to get sick my entire life, but once I learned how to see, love, to heal, I've been sick in many years. It's amazing. I haven't been sick in many years. Yeah, 100%. Me either. I don't really get sick anymore. I was told to get a shot a little. This was a few years ago. And the crazy thing about this is that I have had sinus issues and they will not go away. That's why I'm saying these people might think that they're going to force someone to get another shot. It's not happening. I've been to 9. This is since 2013. 2016. 2013 is when it started. So since 2013, I've actually been dealing with this, and I've went since 2016 to 9 different specialists, I believe. I don't know how many doctors I went to different states trying to get them to figure out what's going on with my sinuses, and they can't figure it out. So I refuse now to get any kind of other shots or anything like that. Yeah. No, I know what you meant. 100%. Love. You know, love is one of those things. You've got to be careful now because that's what they're pushing, you know? Love. And the Pope, they're pushing this. They're pushing in the name of love. And it's all a one world religion. But I know what you mean, baby Chang Yang. I know what you mean. You mean general, legitimate, sincere love. I know that. The reason I say this is because I want everybody to realize that what these people call love is tolerance. Okay? And we are not tolerant of people who push their particular ideals and lifestyles on us. Literally, this guy, I just seen something because I watched some of the mainstream news crap. I just seen that they had something to do, and this was in the news, of children being abused here in the Vatican. It just came out yesterday on the news, and we're still ignoring it. All the people over there should be right in front of the Vatican, but they're not. They're not. They don't care. They don't care. They really don't. One day ago, Vatican disciplines Polish cardinal accused of sexual abuse. So I guess he's the only one, right? Is he the only one? Is the cardinal the only one? Shauna says, my aunt was in the hospital last week and she's been dying from emphysema for years. Said she had CV and wouldn't let anyone visit her. But took her home. Okay, so you got her out of the hospital? I'm sorry to hear that. I really am. Baby Chain Gang says, "No, you all would never take any of your God-given rights." Oh yeah, me either. Me either. I'm the same way. I'm the same way. It amazes me how people are. You know, I don't think these people are even giving up their rights. They're just. Well, they're not taking them. They're giving them up. House came in, tested her again, and no CV. Yeah. That's how it goes. Yeah, and passed yesterday. Yeah. It's not it's not real. You know, it's the same thing as the lunar lander. There's people who say, "Hey, I worked on the lunar lander." Yeah, I know you did, but did the lunar lander actually go to the moon? No, it didn't. Just because you worked on satellites doesn't mean satellites were put up there. It means you worked on them. You know. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's a real it really is. It's a shame that our world has transformed so much. You know, I see a lot of people around me celebrating that Biden has been appointed. And what that says, I know that this is a complete fake election, but let me please say this. How are we okay? Even if the election was real, we all know that they lied about the numbers. So they even showed it on television that they lied about the numbers. How can people in America hate someone so much that they're okay with allowing people to lie and trick their way into office? I mean, what does that say about the next elections coming up now? I mean, what do you guys think is actually going to happen with these other elections? These people are going to push nonsense forever. I mean, they're going to be way worse. Yeah, they do. I just seen a call for an uprising did a video showing some clips of Trump, and Trump said, "Hey, the doctors get paid every time that there's a coronavirus case." And people are calling that fake news, even though they their own side have already ran money, events and articles showing that these people collect money for each case, thousands, tens of thousands of dollars. What was it, like 26,000 or something? I mean, people still believe that we're in a pandemic right now. I work in a building with 400 people, and there hasn't been one case since they opened back up. What does that tell you? 400 people. Oh, yeah. All fake. Selection. 100%. 100%. It's just one of those things where if they get... Here's the thing. We have to push back against that, because if we don't, they slow boil us. So like what Richie from Boston was saying, he said that there's some kind of curfew happening right now from 10 p.m. to 5 a.m. So he's like, hey, none of us are going to be out on the road anyway, right? But the fact is that they're getting you used to all of the shutdowns. You see what I'm saying? They're getting you used to it. So if we allow them to lie about the numbers right in front of our faces like that, right? The elections turn into super fake. So they're fake, right? Originally. Now they're super fake. So pretty soon they're going to have cartoon characters running for president. See, I at least want to see real people on television. I don't want to see cartoon characters like this. Because pretty soon we'll see cartoon characters like this and Kanye West. You know what I'm saying? So that's the issue that I got. You know what I mean? Oh, hey, Northeast Native. The speech, 9:30 or something. Oh, the lockdown. Yeah. I don't know if you knew this, man. COVID-19 comes out at night along with the freaks. And I'll tell you, the freaks come out at night, and you definitely need to stay inside. Because if we all stay inside again for another 5 years. Now, look. It's only 5 years. All right. You guys just listen to me for a minute. It's only 5 years, right? Lock yourself home, okay? And the coronavirus will not mess with you if you're inside by that time. This is Passover. So you need to stay home, right? Because it will attack you at 9:31. 9:31, the coronavirus will get you. This is very serious. So the curfew can somehow stop it from happening. Either that or you have to walk around with food in your hand. And I've been using this as a technique. If you walk around with food in your hand, right, into every store, they can't tell you to put on a mask because you're eating. So when you go into stores and you're eating, you can take off your mask and you can eat. So that's how you evade this. So I've been walking around with the you know what I mean, with the Subway sub in my hand. I don't eat Subway no way, but hey, it's helping. You know what I'm saying? Nobody said crap to me. I just walk in. I walk in stores all the time. I might actually take my camera. I think I'm going to start live streaming from my phone. And I'm going to walk in with a Subway sub, and I'm just going to eat it and see if they actually try and kick me out. You know what I mean? It'll be at least some good entertainment. You know what I mean? They're bringing us back to colonial status. Yeah. Well, here's the deal. Here's what happens. When we stay inside like that, it helps them put up a lot of things like, 5G and all this other stuff. They are working at night while we're sleeping. You see what I'm saying? And they're putting up a lot of equipment, and they're putting up a lot of different things. So they can bring the military in, right? Bring the military in, get the military on the street, and anybody who breaks these curfews have the military to deal with. You know? So, like I said, it's all a system. It's all a system. They have been thinking about this for a while, and they all got it all planned out. And I'll be honest with you, I'm not one of those guys that says, hey, these people are going to purge. These people are going to go crazy. I could be wrong here, and I want to know what you guys think, but I could be wrong. But I do think that if Trump fights this for the next few weeks and they put him back in office, I think they are going to riot. I think they are going to riot if they bring him back in office. I don't know what you guys think. I mean, like I said, some of these riots are fake. So I can't say for sure what they're planning, but think about this for a minute. It would be easy for them to add more curfews on us because of these riots. Everyone riots, right? Even if the riots are fake, everyone riots. Stick us home. We're all home, all curfews, military on the street, and guess what's coming? Your needle is coming, and you're home. Oh, yeah. 100%, baby chain gang. Yeah. No. Sorry, I didn't see that you said remember. Remember when they set up pallets? Did you see, baby chain gang? They set up more pallets recently of bricks. Did you see that? They already set the pallets up again out in the street. That's why I'm saying this. I don't know if you've seen that, but they set them up again. 5G is only so the military can still have communication when we lose public communication, in my opinion. Yeah. I'll be honest. The 5G thing, I'm not saying that they're going to fry everybody with some 5G. I do know that they do have something planned that's probably going to exterminate a lot of people. And the only reason I say that is because of these, like the orphan trains. If you guys know what I'm talking about, of all the orphan trains and stuff like that. So there could be a massive event that really kills people. I think they're going to keep doing this. So, I have no idea. I'm talking about the real orphan trains, not some of the fake stuff that these people have been talking about. So I have no clue. Could they use 5G for that? I don't know. I just see people actually doing it to themselves, either that or just taking shots in their arm that they have no idea what's in it. I mean, I don't know. I have no idea. But yeah. I mean, the military, honestly, you really want to know the truth? I know that they have other bands of communication. Now, I'm a computer information systems major, is what I went to college for. And I know 100% that they have a lot of different types of communications. They had, what do you call it? Fiber optic technology back in 1940. So there's a lot of bands of communication. There's also a lot of information that you can get from the atmosphere. So there was a fake internet years ago, and there was a real internet where you're actually interacting with the atmosphere. It's not a connection like Lincoln when he put those telegraph lines under the ocean. Okay. When he buried all those lines under the ocean and stuff, I heard a lot of people died then when they turned on a lot of radio waves and powered them all up and stuff. So like I said, there's so many things that have happened that's been covered up in history that if we don't all pay vigilant attention to what's really going on, we're really going to get snuffed out. I don't think any of us will, because here's the thing. Just like I always say, you know what I'm saying? This experiment right here, the quantum eraser experiment and the double slit experiment this experiment proves that knowing will change your reality. By simply knowing which slit this goes through, you change from this to only having 2 slits. Okay? So with all of us actually knowing what these people are planning, that changes our reality. If everyone knew that all of these sports actors are all fake, oh yeah. Yep. Everybody take a look at that. That's 100%. 100%. And like I said, though, also about that, there's also agricultural issues, but you can't cough on somebody and get it. It doesn't work that way. Your immune system, if it's time for you to get sick, you get sick. It's just like the cycles of the earth. Everything has a cycle. So when you look up the cycles of the earth and stuff like that, and you look up the Roman calendar, the earth has a cycle, okay? And our bodies have a cycle. Women have cycles. Everyone has cycles. And your cycle is your body deciding that now is the time for it to give up, to destroy whatever you're having an issue with. You know what I'm saying? And I've had a lot of that info. I guarantee I have tumors forming from where I sleep with the phone next to my head. Oh, man. So I definitely don't want 5G. Yeah. I sleep with Dubé playing on my phone. No, I would check on that. I would check on that though. You know, if you're still getting a lot of migraines and different things like that. Yeah, you don't want these crap near your head. These people are disgusting. You know, they're really disgusting. You know, I went hunting. I realized the difference between me, a lot of people. I went hunting when I was a kid. My dad took me out hunting one time, and I shot a squirrel. And of course, we ate it and everything. And after that, I decided that I really didn't even want to go hunting anymore. You know, I realized that it wasn't necessary and it wasn't needed. And the act of it wasn't, it didn't empower me. It didn't do anything. You know what I'm saying? And people are just disgusting. They do things knowing that it causes death. They cloud seed. They spray the atmosphere. They lie. Tell people they come from a spinning space rock. That way more people commit suicide, knowing that there's no reason for living. You know, they give you social media to where you're committing suicide if you don't have enough likes, you don't have enough subscribers, you don't have enough followers. Even though it all can be taken from you at any given time, just like Eric Dubé had his channel deleted and banned at any given time. They can pull anything they want. They can destroy anything that you've done. You know, that's kind of why I started The Truth, because they banned me from talking about Pizzagate and destroyed my whole network and all that. You know what I mean? So people are just disgusting. They do whatever they want, and they don't have empathy. And that's the first sign of a psychopath. They don't have empathy. When you have empathy, it's impossible for you to harm other people in that manner. Now, I'm not lying. If any of these communists try to attack me, I will defend myself with some excessive force. That's for sure. However, I will not go and hurt somebody out of nonsense. You know what I'm saying? Hey, who is this? What are you saying? 100? I don't know who you are. I'm blocking you. I'm not talking about that here. You know I'm not talking about that here. That's nonsense. You're hungry. See, that's what I'm talking about. I had some people talk to me about some people coming in chat doing that nonsense. Oh, Shauna says, I can't remember. May was called Invisible Rainbow. Oh, the stratospheric air salt injections? Yeah, Parkway. Oh, yeah. 100%. You know, I did a test, and I might upload it. A lot of people's done this test. You can look at it. I'm going to upload it because it's mine. It's been done already, but you plant little flowers next to your router, and the it won't grow, you know? So I did that for 30 days. I did it for a 60 day also. And it's like you can't, you know, it won't grow. So, you know, all of this stuff. Actually, in college, I don't know if you guys know this, but in college, there's no class to study the effects of electromagnetic interference on humans, on genetics. I forgot the word for it. It's a weird word. It's like electromagnetic genetics or something. It's a weird word. And there's no classes in any college in America to study the effects of electromagnetic type of radiation on humans and certain things like that from cell phones and stuff. They don't have it in any colleges. Oh yeah. Yeah, I got a whole bunch of videos of this stuff. I wish I could post some of this stuff, but yeah, that's all they do. I mean, to honestly look at the sky and say the clouds are wrong. Let me spray this. Let me spray that. Let me do this. Let me do that. It's all nonsense. It's all nonsense. It's absolute nonsense. It just amazes me. People are just disgusting, you know. But I'm not going to call these people actual people. You know what I mean? I'm not going to call them people because I really don't think they're people. I think that they're just disgusting. Yeah, here too in Texas. Yeah. Yeah, that's all they're doing. It's insane. It's every time it messed up my day the other day. I went for lunch and looked up and I just seen, you know, it was a nice day. It was all clear and I seen them spraying and I'm like, dude, this has to stop. This has to stop. I mean, but honestly, we can't get people to stop fighting each other long enough. That's why I say, I mean, stuff's really just getting crazy, you know? Eric told me he watched the last live. This one has been a good one too. You said you was gonna make it short and kept going a long time. You're great at this. Also, thank you for doing. No, thank you, thank you. I know. This one was supposed to be short. No, I didn't know. Eric checked me out. That's awesome. Now, Eric is the one who woke me up. Really, I knew about a lot of stuff, especially 9/11 and stuff, and I had to figure this crap out, and that's what happened. Most of my friends, I lost a lot of friends, and I just got lucky enough to get into a particular type of profession and occupation to where 8 hours a day I could watch and research all of this type of information for years. Sadly, some of it went to, that's actually something I want to mention real quick. I hate jumping around. Hopefully I'm not hard to follow, you guys. Sorry about that. My mind works extremely strange. Yeah, but he woke me up to a lot of different things, and Eric's amazing. He's a legend. And I love how people really just wake up and show you the information and just continue to push a lot of new info out. And Eric is one of those few that really pushes new information. I still see people talking nonsense about flat Earth right now. I'm like, dude, we got to stop, and we need to talk about how to talk about more stuff about election, about exposing more politicians, expose more stuff. Let's there's a lot of information out on flat Earth, and so I don't know if you guys know about this. I don't like this guy. Lions Ground is a shill fraud. Okay. However, he does show some truth whenever he starts talking about Secure Team 10, and he digs into it. So here's what I told him. I said, Lions Ground, why don't you investigate NASA? And why don't you investigate the second law of thermodynamics and how space is fake? He goes, oh, yeah, I'm not the guy thinking there's a little mouse riding a spaceship thing to space. I'm like, dude, you're the one thinking that they're going to space in the first place. I'm like, yeah, it is a mouse riding it because it's fake to begin with. Therefore, it can be a lion riding it if I want. So he got really mad and put me on blast. And, I said, all you're doing is hand waving what I'm saying. I said, why don't you look into why NASA lost the telemetry data on the moon missions? And he won't, because that destroys his little fake space, But basically, Tyler from Secure Team actually attacked his wife, and Tyler's son called 911. So he played the police phone call, and you hear them fighting in the background. So Tyler actually got drunk or something and beat her up and was fighting her and hitting her. And yeah, he's just beating up his girlfriend. 2 million subscribers on his channel, and he's doing drugs, beating up his girlfriend. I mean, probably because he knows space is fake, so he can't handle the type of piece of crap that he's become. But I'm not giving him an excuse, because he used to talk about some good stuff. And, especially cover-ups, government cover-ups was what he was talking about. And he stopped talking about that to talk about aliens. I didn't mind the alien crap much, but then when he started talking about nothing but lies and aliens and then talking about flat Earth, then I'm like, dude, you can't do that. Shauna, me and my hubby are both listening. My husband showed me the truth about flat Earth, and I moved on to better my mentality that every day is a blessing of awakening. That's excellent. That's excellent. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I think everybody in here knows. You guys are like way smarter than the, like we're on a whole different level. We're on a whole different level. You know what I'm saying? We're actually in space. NASA dubbed old episodes of Rose. Yeah, I heard they filmed it off a projector. I mean, it's absolutely amazing. It really is. It's amazing. Yeah, I'm gonna be doing some videos on the calendar. I'm doing videos on Tartaria. I'm gonna release a lot of them back to back. I don't think I'm actually gonna wait. I think I'm just gonna push a lot of them out because I'm trying to get as much information out as I can. But a lot of times I've noticed they won't let people know that I've created any videos if you release too many. There's a weird spam thing going on the algorithms and stuff. So you kind of got to release one a day. So I'm probably going to do that on library, but library is going to be a little bit different. Oh yeah. NASA is a cheap shadow play sold on expensive triumph of dying culture. Yeah. It should be illegal. 100%. You know, that's a nice place to protest if you ask me, but nobody cares because everybody wants to go to space and blow up like the fake people of the Challenger. You know what I'm saying? They blew up so hard they're still alive. So when you got people like that running around, I mean, it's like I said, I mean, it's really strange to see how lost we are right now. You know, it really is. I've actually called my parents and I actually sat down and I showed them this couple videos of Dr. Andrew Kaufman and Carrie Madej. A day later, my parents were calling me, asking me about masks. I'm like, did you hear what they said? Oh, okay. You believe Fauci. Gotcha. Okay. You know, absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. I just can't believe that they're actually pushing this thing, you know, so diligently. How it's just so, see this? Why are there no protests? So the Vatican is going to discipline one of the Polish cardinals accused of sexual abuse. Okay. How many times has this happened? I mean, come on. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. So pretty much the only thing that we're going to have to do right now is see what Trump is actually planning on doing to see. I mean, I see the plan, but I just want to see the best thing I think everybody can do is prepare for how the zombies are going to react, because people are going to, I think they're really going to react in a really bad way, because I think they feel like, holy crap, we finally got him out. America's about to be, and then all of a sudden they're going to throw him back in. For 4 more years, people are going to hit the roof. They're going to protest. They're going to riot in the streets. You know what I'm saying? That's what I think. Is it a high possibility that they're all little, you know, pansies and they won't do anything? Yeah, but like I said, it's hard to say, you know? Oh, yeah. Yep. He did, didn't he? He did, didn't he? You know what's funny? You know what's funny? My parents don't even remember any of that. My parents don't understand any of that. They don't get any of that. You know what? Let me show you guys something. It's Robert Kennedy's Robert F. Kennedy. He released a couple things showing how these people are just putting out nonsense after nonsense. Robert F. Kennedy stands up to Bill Gates, and I did not know about all that. Holy crap! I just opened up a can of worms. I don't think I'm gonna talk about this right now until I see what's going on. Anyway, Robert F. Kennedy supposedly has been going back and forth about this thing dealing with Mr. and Mr. Gates. So, but he showed a few things about this Moderna coronavirus vaccine. There's a couple things that have happened recently since I've looked at it. I looked at this earlier around April and May. I think March, April. I don't know. I don't know when it was, but it was way earlier than everything kind of blew up and got really, really crazy. But he came out and did a debate on a guy who was saying that, you know, he needs to force the vaccines on people. So, you know what I mean? But yeah, the whole Robert F. Kennedy thing, all this stuff is just, I don't care how much stuff he does to try and pretend he's a good guy. All he has to say is his last name, and that tells me that you're not a good guy. It tells me you're not part of the, because the rest of them are dead. So it tells me that he's not, you know, he's not for the people, you know, regardless. I like him, but he's not for the people. Yeah, Robert's been trying to expose. Yeah, he's been. He has been. I'm not gonna lie. He's been suing people, and he outright says a lot of stuff. I don't know why people are not reaching out to him, because a lot of mainstream individuals know him. So what I'm wondering is, why is not Richie from Boston? Why isn't Richie from Boston getting him on there? You know, why all of these large YouTube channels and things can get this guy on there to talk freely, and they're just not. I mean, now I'm not saying that they're not out there. He has enough videos out there. However, most people are not going to look up Kennedy's regardless, you know? So Vince train, Trump, and we were watching WWE. Oh, yeah. 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 That was awesome. Did you guys see him? Did you guys see him take him down? It was awesome. That was, I mean, this is back. I don't know if you get hit with something. Yeah, it was a good takedown. I'll say it was a legendary takedown. You know what I'm saying? We got actors everywhere. You know what I'm saying? This crap was good. You know, he straight up rolled up and just slammed him down. Punch him in the face a couple times. This happened the year I graduated from high school. Oh, man. Yeah, so this is how the nonsense goes, right? NWO was a thing in WWF. Yeah. You turn that crap sideways, it's 33 to WW. Oh yeah, Robert is 100% a puppet. All of it is. All of it is. Robert Kennedy, I think there's things that he can do that he's not doing. He's debating people, and that's fine. I like him fighting back against this. But you know, like I said, he's part of it. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah. Yep. 100%. And I realized that my parents were, you know, they were grown during those times and stuff. A lot of people were. I was still in school when all that happened, but I remember it perfectly. I remember right where I was when I heard that, and what grade I was in, what time of day it was, you know, everything. And they allowed that to happen, you know. And I noticed that my parents really weren't looking into this thing, and they weren't, and just like they're doing now. And now I realize that it's really hazardous. It's really dangerous, you know. I've been buying people like water filters. I've been buying people different things and exposing. I'm like, look at the back of this toothpaste. This toothpaste says call poison control if swallowed, and you're putting this in your mouth. Because that's the only way to get them to wake up. Half the time, some people I tell it to, they go, oh well, we're all going to die anyway. When it's my time, it's my time. And I'm like, you are a piece of garbage. You know, I hate being that way. And that's why I got that type of reputation of being a hothead. But it's one of those things where how much do you have to tell people? Okay, if you don't care about it for you, fight for someone else. If you don't care, if you have poisoned water, then fight for clean water for the children. Okay? You know what I'm saying? And that's the problem, is that that's what the world now does. That's what this hip hop music does, and rock and pop, all of it. You know, that's what all of these elections do. That's what all of this social media crap does. It teaches people that we don't live for anything at all. You know what I'm saying? It gives people a false sense of nothing. You know what I mean? And that's really the problem. When you break it down, we don't live for anything because people have lost touch with reality. You know, people look at other people and they see the birth of new individuals, and they see the miracle of life, and they look at that and say, hey, that's a natural, that's a natural occurring thing. That's what do you call it? That's a random explosion. Then they look at television and they look at computers and say, this is intelligent design. Humans are intelligent design. Millions of gigabytes of data throughout your entire body. And if one little piece doesn't work accurately, your eyes will not have any vision. You won't be able to see. Your ears will not work. You won't be able to hear. Nothing will work if one thing is wrong inside of your body. And people just, they don't understand. Shauna says, but they say, I'm not swallowing the toothpaste. Okay. So why not mouth rinse with bleach? Dumbass. Logic. Yeah. Yeah. They go, I'm not swallowing. I'm like, your gums, that's directly into your blood system. It goes directly into your blood from your gums. That's why people put all that hardcore drugs. They wipe it on their, after they sniff it in their nasal cavity, they put it on their gums because that goes right directly to their bloodstream through their gums. That's why you put chewing tobacco on your gums. Even when you smoke cigarettes or cigars, you don't inhale them. You actually, they go right in through your gums and your taste buds. That's how the cigars and nicotine gets to your, sublingual, 100%. You remember all of this? You know what? Age is only a number and time is a concept. Time does not exist. Time is a concept. And space-time, we don't even want to get into that. That's by, what's his name? Albert Einstein, who married his cousin and then left his cousin for his cousin's daughter, if I'm not mistaken. So he was a genius. Only a genius. Honestly, look. You guys have to admit, only a genius would be able to get a Nobel Prize and marry his cousin and leave his cousin for her daughter. I mean, I'm sorry. Me and a lot of flat earthers, we don't get along with this because I do say he is a genius. Because I'll tell you, there's no way I could have pulled that crap off. They would have already laughed me off a stage if I did some crap like that. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't even got past marrying the cousin. So this guy was a genius. He somehow tricked the whole world and married his cousin and got a prize. So yeah, he's a genius. Hands down, genius. Baby Chain Gang says, if I had another baby, I wouldn't even let them alter. Yeah. There's a thing, right? I'll tell you guys this because I've been fighting back against this crap. They have checkpoints everywhere, even where I work. And they're like, hey, we're going to check you before you come in to make sure you don't have a. No, you won't. No, you won't. So I have not let them check me once. They literally got notices everywhere. They're like, hey, you can't come in the building without getting checked. Oh, yeah, I can. You got a back door. And guess where I go? You guessed it, buddy. I'm not letting you put anything up to my head. You're not going to. No. It's all mind control. I remember Challenger and waiting for the bus. Yeah, man, Challenger thing. I didn't know how many people actually were watching that until I seen the Netflix documentary. And, apparently a lot of people were really pumped about that. I mean, they love having a spinning space bowl that could blow up at any time and get destroyed by the sun. That's 1,000,000 degrees, hot and 1,000,000 degrees cold and spinning around at 500,000 miles an hour, headed for an oblivion that's constantly expanding with a whole bunch of space rocks headed toward us, ready to kill us all at any given moment. And space weather. And I mean, it's pretty scary living in Glober's world. I mean, I feel sorry for him, man. That's serious depression. Them bastards could find a freaking asteroid blowing up their house tomorrow morning, just like Neil deGrasse Tyson says, man. It's no joke. It's no joke being a Glober, all right? I used to be. I was worried about aliens coming here, sticking their fingers up my... hey, this is no joke in a Glober's world. You know what I'm saying? You be sleeping in your bed. Next thing you know, you got somebody really figuring out, what's all the way up there. Oh, Elon Musk. Oh, God. He actually just passed something through, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know if you've heard of this, but Elon Musk is up to some serious $250 brand tequila. Look, I will never even take another shot of tequila again if he comes out with that. I'm right here. This is all it takes for me. Imagine the whole world thinking like me. Instantly, a boycott. Instant boycott. Somebody can walk down the street. Look at him smoking. Somebody can walk down the street and give me a rumor that Elon Musk is coming out. Look at this. Look at this. Lightning bolt. A lightning bolt. What is that? Lucifer falling from all of it. Satanic nonsense, man. But hold on a sec. I heard some news about him. He's doing something. Something just passed. I don't know. This is all it is, dude. Tequila. Where is it at? I'm not 100% sure. New Humanity with Elon Musk chips. What awaits Christians? This is absolutely insane. Oh my God, dude. Last I heard about Elon Musk, though, he's putting chips in pigs. So everybody is ready for that DARPA, the Neuralink thing, however you spell that piece of trash. So yeah, this is what is apparently coming out by a defense and advanced research program. Yeah, it's dude. I can't believe this crap, dude. Honestly, this is the crap. This is the Matrix right here. This is actually a Matrix right there. I want to ask you guys something, because I'm not going to be on here too much longer. So I do want to ask all of you a quick question about this. Richie from Boston talks about this D-Wave quantum computer. I have not seen a lot of videos about this, but I wanted to express how I honestly feel about this D-Wave quantum computer thing and what really is happening with the D-Wave. And I want to know if you guys have heard about this D-Wave thing in general. May not like him, but I was listening to Quantum of Consciousness today, and he said, right, live every moment like Scrooge. Next one. Seth says, a little chubby. It's pear-shaped. A little chubby at the equator. Neil Tyson looks like Cleveland. Like another one. Yeah, they're all cartoon characters, man. Yeah. The D-Wave. This is what I'm gonna end on, because I had no idea that I would actually be on. I'm happy you guys are chilling with me tonight. That's awesome. I have friends again. The other one said I was absolutely crazy because we live on a spinning space ball. No, I'm just joking. I have personally cut off a lot of friends and a lot of family over certain things, not politics or anything, but just the lack of being awake. Because you got to remember that those people around you are a liability. So if anything happens in our reality right now, which is coming, you have to be very, very, very careful about the people around you. Richie has been giving off some poker signals. I'm not certain about him anymore. Yeah, like what? Inform me, please. I'm super interested in that. Richie is, I don't know what to say about Richie. I mention him a lot because it's no, I mean, he does what he does. He is fighting back against all this stuff. I mean, he's getting banned, all that. Sean says, you are crazy, my friend. I'm glad to chill with you. Thank you. I'm glad to have you here. Let me see the D-Wave real quick. What Richie says about this is the demon thing. Everybody wants to talk about the demon thing, and I steer clear from that. I don't tell people that there's demons that nobody can see or any of this other stuff. I understand quantum physics and quantum mechanics, and the quantum world is a strange world, like the quantum leaps and things like that. And what I honestly like, this Mandela effect, D-Wave, if they're trying to blame, okay, if these people can alter our reality at will, why are they even playing the game? If you have the cheat codes to reality, why are you playing the game? The Mandela effect is 100% fake. The quantum eraser experiment proves that it's fake, okay? Because once you know that something exists one way, once you know it, it can't ever change unless you don't know it anymore, okay? That's what the quantum eraser experiment proved. So this quantum computer, I believe, is working this search engine. You understand? So right here on the screen, all of these search results, all of this organization, all of this computer processing power, these supercomputers and quantum computers are running the foundation of the internet. Okay? He's saying that they're reaching into alternate realities. No, I think they are running a whole bunch of simulations. So say you are hanging out with me at my house, and there's a chance that, if I open up a bottle of whiskey and we're not social distancing and we're having some fun, right? there's a chance that someone could trip and fall. Then there's a chance that someone else could trip and fall, and blah, blah, blah. And it just runs every possible scenario. However, it does not alter our reality, because you cannot change time, because time is a concept. Okay? Concept, definition, an idea. That's all it is. All right, guys? So I don't know. I don't know. I'm, like I said, the whole thing for me is kind of, it's all kind of strange. Hey, guys. Shauna says, yeah, Jordy Rose and bringing demons. I think they're talking about AIs. That's the last thing I heard about it, was the AI thing, you know? So, all right, guys. Hey, I'm going to get going. I got a couple people headed over here. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. I'm going to see if I can go live again tomorrow. So hopefully I get to see everybody. Thank you for coming in.